from India. World number 3 is the one to beat. Whoever gets the victory here will book their place at the Hyundai Archery World Cup final. The standard has been high so far on Compound Saturday. This promises to be something special.
Just continuing where she left off. Andrea finds herself in a very similar position that Mary was in the semi-finals, where she kind of has nothing to lose. Obviously, she wants to have that gold medal. She wants to have the ticket to Hermosillo or to.
It's like Scala.
Yeah, well, close but no cigar. But yeah, I would say it's mostly Jyoti Sureka Venom here that is the favorite to take the match.
Well, just a hint of a longer hold and an early opportunity for Andrea Becerra here. Oh, she drops it into the 9, and you saw from the grimace on her face that that was not the perfect execution, but it means that
all 9 in the whole match.
New bar has been set for the Indian compounders. And Jyoti Sureka Venom has risen to it. 29 apiece. And number 2 of the compound women's individual gold medal match here in Shanghai.
Dare I say uncharacteristic? And now we find ourselves in a situation we didn't expect to be in, where Jyoti Sureka Venom is kind of playing catch up.
10. Dead center. Dead center. 10.
I think if we end up getting a like after the match interview, she will be very professional and say the only thing on her mind was shooting good shots and like nothing else she was thinking about. But I almost want to say I think Jyoti is also first 2 ends, so you never know.
And this is the beauty of what you referred to earlier on as a pretty simple sport. You've got to shoot 10s. You just got to hit the middle of the target. But the intricacies of the mental game in archery is what makes it so captivating. Andrea Becerra leading this one by a point as we go into end number 3. Jyoti Sureka Venom from India, going for a hat-trick of gold medals, shoots first.
10. Dead center.
It's a strange game as well, archery, because we talk about this dynamic between the 2 archers and like what it does to the one archer, what the other archer does, but in the end it shouldn't matter what the other archer does, because the objective is always the same, to hit the middle. But yet, the human brain is very easy, or it's very easy for the human brain to think, I might get away with a couple 9s here.
What if? Yeah. That's the thing, isn't it? Becerra, it's another one of those stress-busting arrows into the 10 again. But Venom's had 2 X's so far. She's back in the center of the target. Can she keep up the momentum?
9.
When she knew it when the release broke, or when the shot broke.
Huge opportunity now for the Mexican archer.
Longer hold, yeah. And I think that's what I just what I meant with my previous statement. She knew that she need to catch up or need to, you know, stay level. Right now she's leading the match, which we wouldn't have necessarily said before.
And the ticket to Mexico in the Hyundai Archery World Cup finals is in her hands if she can do what you were talking about and forget about what Venom's doing and just concentrate on shooting her next 6 arrows straight into the middle of the target.
Yeah, it's quite easy really if you put it that way.
Far easier said than done. Venom on the shooting line, trailing 88-87 to Becerra, and it will be the Indian to shoot first.
It's interesting to see that Jyoti, I feel like either hits almost dead center or she kind of makes a mistake and shoots outside of the 10. Whereas Andrea, she's fighting for every 10 she shoots. You can see that like there's a lot of aggression in her shot, and like in a good way, in like a I don't know how to say it, like she has a way of conviction when she shoots her arrows, and she forces the arrows into the 10 ring rather than just waiting for the shot to happen, resulting in, well, right now a more effective group, but not necessarily a smaller group.
10.
I was going to say that first arrow drifting out to the right for the first time. Well, there was one low right a little bit earlier on.
10, 10, 10. Perfect score.
How does Becerra handle this? She needs another 10 to maintain the lead with 3 arrows to go. She gets it. Another perfect from Becerra. That's her second one of the match. And she goes into the bag a win at the first World Cup stage. Takes a huge amount of pressure off for the rest of the season. Becerra 118, Venom 117, and it's time for the final 3 arrows. Jyoti Sareka Venom up first.
10.
That was a really good shot, I felt. No strange movements or jerky shot, like bow arm movement.
10.
It's still all in Andrea's hands though.
Just clinging on. Now, can she maintain this run of 10 she's been on?
10.
Didn't look so happy with it, but it's ended up in the 10.
Nine.
Venom leaves the door open here. 146, an 8 for a shoot-off, a 9 or better, and Becerra has booked her place at Tlaxcala. Oh my goodness me! It's drifted high into the 8. I can't quite believe it, and nor can that lady there, Jyoti Sareka Venom.
If I've ever seen any relief on anybody's face, it was there.
Absolutely amazing. Right, well, let's start with the first thing. Did you see anything obvious there other than the look of horror on Becerra's face after she let go of the arrow?
Yeah, I was going to say there was a little bit of movement, but that was the case with all her shots. So, yeah.
Well, we said it was going to be something special. I'm not quite sure either of us expected it to end up this way. Becerra had that in her hands. It was there for the taking, and it just goes to show what the pressure of booking your place at the World Cup finals has on you. Incredible end, waiting for confirmation, but if it's as we think it is, 146 plays 146 in the women's individual final, and we are up for a shoot-off.
Yeah, she knew that was not going to be good.
Time for the Shanghai shoot-off here in the compound women's individual. Venom has drifted left and low for a 9. Anything in the 10, and Becerra has taken gold here in Shanghai and books a place at the Hyundai Archery World Cup finals. Oh, that is a wider 9 for Becerra after such a high quality compound Saturday. The mistakes, the pressure on these athletes has meant a 9 was good enough for the gold medal for Jyoti Surekavelam from India, who has done the triple here in Shanghai on compound Saturday, taking gold in the women's team, mixed team, and the women's individual competition via the shoot-off.
Even the audience can't believe what just happened, and Jyoti couldn't believe what just happened. I think she will feel like she got away with shooting a 29 and a 9 in her last competition arrow, and then another 9 in the shoot-off, and still somehow winning the match.
On a day where 1-9 was a bad result for one athlete. I mean, it's just incredible. But confirmation then that Jyoti Surekavelam has taken her 3rd gold of the day. She is the champion of Shanghai in the compound women's individual competition and has taken a huge amount of pressure off herself.